Have you ever paused in the quiet of your own home and wondered what you'd do if a heart attack struck without warning, leaving you utterly alone? It's a haunting thought that creeps in like a shadow, and the harsh reality is, it strikes more often than most of us dare to imagine, every 40 seconds in the US alone, according to the latest American Heart Association stats. So many of us cling to the comforting illusion that we'll have a buffer of time or that help will somehow materialize. But here's the unvarnished truth. Those opening minutes are the battlefield where survival hangs in the balance, and what you choose to do, or neglect, can rewrite your story from tragedy to triumph. The empowering flip side. Whether you're navigating life solo or cherish your independence, you hold the power to outlast this beast if you move with purpose and arm yourself with knowledge. In this video, we'll navigate 7 game-changing steps to seize control the very second a heart attack announces itself and solitude is your only companion. These aren't abstract theories, they're battle-tested, straightforward maneuvers that could anchor your lifeline. Forget needing a white coat or cutting-edge tech, all it demands is a dash of foresight and a steady nerve. We'll dissect it layer by layer, decoding those sneaky inaugural signals your body broadcasts, the immediate remedy to grab, tactics to lighten your heart's desperate workload, and those understated shifts that might carve out the vital seconds for rescuers to bridge the gap. Stick around through the finale, because those trailing gems are the silent heroes most overlook, yet they whisper the secrets to pulling through when the odds feel stacked. Procrastinate on tuning into your body's urgent Morse code, and regret could echo forever. Ready to claim your edge? Let's plunge in. Number 1, honing in on the subtlest dawn signals. Mastering a solo heart attack showdown starts with an intimate understanding of its raw, unfiltered signature, not confined to your chest's turmoil, but rippling through your entire frame like a gathering storm. Pop culture drills in visions of a theatrical, bone-crushing vice across the sternum, the kind that topples heroes in films. Yet the unromantic fact is, genuine assaults often tiptoe in with whispers far more insidious, lulling you into dismissal until the window slams shut. Tune into a profound, gnawing vice or a relentless squeeze dead center in your chest, a sensation akin to an invisible anvil bearing down or your ribcage hardening into unyielding stone, breath by labored breath. It may tease with fleeting visits, masquerading as fleeting unease, coaxing you to wave it off as trivia. But should it cling past a handful of minutes or stage encores, silence the inner skeptic, spring into motion. Layer on these fellow harbingers, gasping for air unprovoked by exertion, as if you've summited Everest while parked on the sofa. Discomfort might snake to your arm, shoulder, neck, or jaw, igniting like a rogue ember. Lightheadedness can whirl in, cold sweats drench like a sudden downpour, or nausea and vertigo tag team to unsettle your core. And let's not gloss over the nuances, particularly for women or those in their golden years. The alert might masquerade as a dull throb in the back or gut, sidestepping the chest spotlight entirely. Visualize Richard, 74, mid-morning ritual at his scarred oak kitchen table, when a peculiar vice gripped beneath his collarbone, echoing the burn of last night's chili. Then came the breath's betrayal, shallow, defiant, and palms slick with ice. A faded article flickered in memory, not every siege roars with agony. Defying the urge to shrug, he mobilized. That pivot? Likely the thread that tethered him to tomorrow. Your vessel doesn't bellow at first, it murmurs, a prelude to the thunder. For heart assaults, those murmurs are your sacred cue to intercept before the scars etch deep. Linger for the blockbuster drama of fist-to-chest collapse, and the curtain may drop prematurely. So, when unease stirs next, especially a cocktail of that vice, air famine, or an unnatural weariness, freeze the frenzy. Shun the warrior's grit to muscle through. Banish the whisper of just gas. Acknowledging these beacons is your inaugural strike for victory. Honor them with gravity, no matter their subtlety. In that flicker, your tomorrow pivots. Number 2, summoning crisis responders with unyielding resolve. The instant doubt creeps that a heart assault is unfolding. Your follow-through, sans a whisper of pause, summon 911. Shun the trap of symptom surveillance, self-piloting to the ER, or branding it as needless fuss. Rallying the cavalry isn't just swift, it's your fiercest ally in defying the Reaper. This isn't a bruise to shrug off with a stiff upper lip. Seconds are soldiers in this war, each tick without oxygen starves your heart's fortress, carving irreparable gashes. Dialing in unleashes a squad of aces barreling your way, arsenal primed, defibrillators humming, clotbusters primed, and revival wizardry at the ready should your rhythm falter en route. And if the storm surges, as it loves to, you'll be adrift without it. Self-driving? A gamble laced with peril, blackout at the wheel, wreckage in your wake, or care deferred into oblivion. Dispatch the vanguard to you. Echo Linda, 78, whose dawn shattered with a phantom ache lancing her left shoulder, chased by nausea's tidal wave and sweat's chill grip. Her fingers hovered over her son's speed dial, but a nurse's etched wisdom resurfaced, solo and sensing cardiac chaos. 911 leads, kin cues. She punched the digits. By siren song, her siege had swelled, but the brigade was battle-ready. On-scene stabilization turned the tide. That ring? Her unbreakable shield. Certainty's no prerequisite for aid, operators thrive on precaution over peril. Stash your lifeline within arm's reach, crucial for the Lone Ranger. Symptoms swelling, words fracturing. Trigger the panic button. Scores of gadgets offer lock-screen lifelines, master yours today. If these revelations resonate and you're locked in, etch number 2 in the comments to affirm your vigilance. Yet to join the fold? Hit subscribe, ignite notifications, never miss a dispatch. Your alliance fuels our quest to illuminate and ignite. Number 3, gnawing aspirin with deliberate poise. With siren summoned, your next thunderbolt is deceptively elemental, masticate aspirin. Not a hasty gulp, grind it methodically, tremors be damned. Within grasp, a 325 mg uncoated sentinel, sans allergies or clashing anticoagulants. This lone ritual catapults your odds skyward, backed by trials showing it slashes clot sprawl, the insidious thief choking your coronary lifeline. By pulverizing, you catapult it bloodstream bound in a flash, evidence underscores those pilfered minutes can thaw flow, staving off deeper wounds pre-rescue. Ordinarily, dodge it on an empty tank, but here, thrombosis terror eclipses all. Eschew the buffered veil, if it's your sole ally, shatter it regardless. Velocity is sovereign. Meet Joe, 72, whose routine shattered as dawn's light pierced his blinds, a creep of constriction from chest to throat, like a noose tightening. Kitchen vault yielded his aspirin hoard. Perched, he pulverized one amid the weight. His cardiologist's verdict? That morsel muted the massacre on his muscle. It held the line, he marveled. Dwelling in solitude. Scatter sentinels, nightstand vault, drawer nook, even billfold bunker. Verify vitality, expiration's a silent saboteur, and brief your circle on caches. It whispers simplicity, yet it's etched in empirical stone, a global ER rite. Amid inaugural frenzy, it's the chasm from recovery's dawn to darkness eternal. Number 4, anchoring seated or supine to fortify your core. Cavalry alerted, aspirin dispatched. Imperative sequel, halt the hustle. Perch or prostrate in sanctuary's embrace, supreme solace, zero peril. This isn't for frantic laps, frantic grabs, or preemptive door dances unless fate decrees. Surplus strain. It's fuel on your oxygen-famished engine's pyre. Pinnacle pose, back braced, soles rooted, limbs adrift, slashing cardiac toil as the clock ticks toward salvation. Dizzy drift? Curl sideways, crown cradled. No valor in bulldozing the blaze, that steel will buckles here, courting catastrophe. Shame shadows many, heralding heroes then lounging like a spectator. Yet inertia is your insurgent, nurturing stability, tempering gasps, rationing your finite air. Alice, 81, felt the vice's venom spiderweb her torso. Primal pull. Polish counters, primp facade. But her healer's echo cut through, cardiac whisper. Claim your throne. World whirls on. She melted into her heirloom lounger. That hush, autopsy revealed, barricaded the brink to blackout. Thus, as specters stir, vice as vice, heirs anarchy, spins sabotage, abandon agendas. Anchor or inch to haven with thrift. Perch or recline rigid, inhalations languid, channeling essence to endurance as altar. Nugget oft eclipsed, armless perch. Defy the droop, bolster axis, unblock airways. Upright ease. Your pump's quiet plea. These sparks igniting. Inscribe, number 4, below. Uninitiated. Enlist, alert activated. Your spark sustains our saga of savvy and spark. Number 5, preemptively freeing portals for your saviors. Vitality lingers post-hail and hush. Liberate your threshold, a gesture petite yet profound in crisis calculus, where microseconds morph to monuments. Barricades. They throttle treatment when chronology's currency. Breachers they are, prose will splinter if summoned, but that lag births havoc, splintered frames, startled souls, or stray shards near your vigil. Preemptive freedom. Seamless surge, aid ablaze, carving minutes your metronome hungers for. In isolation's lair, especially labyrinthine lairs or sentinel gates, blueprint the breach, inward ease. Beacon bold. Allies annex for spares. Trifles till tempest. Paul, 76, Condo Sentinel, Onset's Omen, 911's Cry, Aspirin's Crunch, Latches Lift, in a pair of pulses. Crew confessed, that shaved 30 heartbeats, spared the shatter. Farthest from mind, he mused, yet the fulcrum to fleet aid. Portal trek a tightrope. Recline, reclaim rhythm. Proximity and poise permit. Propel. Muse on neural locks or vaulted vaults for keys, if limbs lag or loneliness looms. It's prep's poetry, proclaiming preparedness, your verse sung, their symphony swells. Number 6, harnessing your device's dual sentinels, audio bridge and bio dossier. In assault's isolation, your pocket oracle transcends chatter, it's your unyielding tether. Pinnacle ploy, amplify to loudspeaker. Unfettered discourse liberates breaths to serenity's shore, no vice on grip or ears anchor amid duress. Anguish amplifies air's agony, broadcast eases exertion, sharpens dispatch's ear if frailty folds you. They glean ghosts, gasps gate, gestures grace, timbre's tale. Beyond, silicon sages cradle your crisis codex, lock-veiled on iOS realms, Android echoes. In code's era, foes in flora, elixirs, enigmas. Fated to fog. It fast-tracks fate's forge. Susan, 79, eclipse to ether mere breath's prebolts. Yet her oracle unveiled, sugar spectre, penicillin's poison, averting abyss, awakening kin via etched allies. Genesis. Fleeting 5, timeless talisman. Etch essence, moniker, Genesis, giants, guardians, grievances, 1 to 2 harbors. No silicon savant required, every echo for the silenced surge. Omen's omen. Amplify alliance, anchor audible, lean on dispatch's demeanor, directives drum, devotion's dawn, taming terror's tide. If interlude inverts, your oracle orates where yours falters. These threads threading. Tattoo, number 6. Fold unfurled. Forge, flare lit. Your fire forges our forge of foresight and fire. Number 7, tempering tides of air to tether your ticker. Assault's apex, dread's deluge, torso's tourniquet, cognition's cyclone, instants inflated to infinities. Yet your unspent arsenal. The eternal ebb, breath's ballet. Master its measure, and it lulls your labyrinth just shy of ledge, gifting your guardian a graced note of grit. No panacea for the plunder, but a bulwark against breakdown's brink till banners break horizon. Frenzy fans the frenzy, measured murmurs mend the meter. No arcane art, nasal draw, fourfold languor, cradle the calm, oral outflow, sextuple serenity. Encore. Anchor in that cadence, warding whims of wild whimsy from your warden. Frank, 83, pain's phantom flooded fear's floodgates. Yet a checkup's chant resurfaced, breath's balm. He honed each heave, held haven, hurled havoc hence. Sirens sang to instability's edge, not abyss's maw. Poise. Persist, his pulse pulsed. Hone it habitually, hush's hush, haze's haze, hearth's hearth, instinct's ignition in inferno. Ere men's no masonry, but mince moments, marshal's might. Oft, that sliver seals the siege. Anchor absolute. Anchor alive. Echoes in eternity. Solo siege's salvation. No cosmic coin flip, its blueprint, beacon, bold ballet. These septet strands, solitary sages, weave a web of wonder, decipher dispatches, dispatch dawn's decree, aspirant if arsenal aligns, hoard heroism in hush, hasten heralds, harness hearth's herald, air's anthem to anchor. Each etches eras, empowers essence. Proclaims, isolation's illusion, impotence's impostor. Sieges summon solitude's spectre, yet strides shatter the spell. Arsenal amassed. Acumen attuned. Architecture yours. What waveform washed over you? Untrodden trail or reframed ridge? Weave it to your weave, whisper to a ward, salvage self, spark another saga. Gratitude for the gathering. Your voice. Vital verse, ink below, insight seized, intent inscribed. Your echo. Our elixir. Revelry and revelation. Rally, recruit, radiate. Your resonance. Our river of radiance and resolve. Till twilight's twin.